Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do a unboxing of the Raw Oracle. Now the Raw Oracle didn't come in cellophane, it came in this box. It's an Oracle card by MJ Cullinane, I hope I'm saying that correctly, and it's predominantly a Oracle of women. And on the back of the box the guidance is, on those days when you need a little guidance or a boost of inspiration, call on your own personal advisory team of 54 trailblazing and inspirational women ready to share their insights and wisdom. The Raw Oracle combines a short history lesson with a tool for connecting across the veil, and it come out 2021. It's a deck by a creator, MJ Cullinane, which I'll put it in the bottom of the video, the notes, and that's the box that come in, just a simple box. I've already opened it up. It wasn't sealed, it was just, they just came like this. But I also wanted to use this opportunity, when you get a new deck, it's good to let it breathe, and you take it out and you spread it out and you look at it and things like that. So this is also not only sharing with you how it looks, but I'm letting this deck breathe and breathe some light into it. And the backs, as you can see, I've got all the feminine insight, the feminine symbol, and also it's a nice brown color, earthy color, which I really like, and they spread nicely. The cardstock's nice, and let's have a look at the cards. So our first card, and I don't think they're in any particular order. Just before we go further, I will share that you do get a good guidebook with it, the Raw Oracle guidebook, and you get a blurb about Margaret Jones. Is an award-winning Seattle-based artist, writer, mother, and lover of all things magical, especially crows. Now, she did this Crow Oracle and the Crow Tarot. She's got a wonderful portfolio, and it is also, when she's not working, making art or writing, she's spending time with her daughter in nature, practicing magic and finding new sources of inspiration. So Margaret Jones, aka MJ, is a wonderful, wonderful artist with this. And I'm so glad she got this, because I wanted this deck for exactly what it is. I wanted this deck to be able to share inspirational women, because I work a lot with women in my readings, and it's just nice to be able to draw on the inspiration of other women. So first of all, getting back to where I was, and I apologise for that, we have the Fox Sisters. And I do know about the Fox Sisters because I used it to draw a card on the reading I just did. And they created spiritualism back in the early 1800s. They're the founder of it. And the Fox Sisters are there to sort of remind us to sort of check everything out and make sure things are what they should be. And so that's them. You have Eva Peron from Argentina. Estee Lauder, pharmaceutical chemist, perfumery. Emily Pankhurst, I think she's to do with voting. I don't want to get too much into what they've done or what the card means, but there's this British stuff here, women's right to vote, and I think she led the way with that. This is what's great, and this was another reason for me why I wanted this deck, because I wanted to learn more about these women and be able to jog my memory with it. Dion Fortune has given and done so much groundwork in magic, psychic work over in her time. Chen Shu Wu, now she's clearly a mathematician or wrote signals, and she's got a thing here. I'm not even going to go there, but it's definitely a written science, and there's airwaves there. Boudicca, I'm not sure who she is. Amelia Bloomer, Frida Kahlo, Mexican, wife of Diego Rivera. I know them through their art, but I know she's inspires lots of women. Madame Curie with the radiology. The Night Witches, Marina Raskova, I think they were to do with fighting off, they flew planes in the night. Octavia Butler, I'm not sure. She's got books around her, so maybe she's an author. Mother Shipton, an old English psychic. This is such an inspiring deck to read. I'm looking forward to posting these on my Insta and playing the educational thing with it. The Mirabelle sisters. I've got optimism, butterflies and poppies for remembrance, so I'm not sure with that, but that sort of makes me think something to do with World War II. Then we got Maya Angelou. I think she was a spirit. She's an American spiritual leader. I'm getting with that. Maud Wagner, not sure, but she's got Victorian dress. I think these are just amazing. Mary Shelley wrote Frankenstein, first woman author, probably to write horror, and a lot of people, she broke the ground rules. We have Mary Fields. I'm looking at the picture, maybe it's, there's like a stage, no, US Mail. Mary Coffin Ware Dennett. They've got ovaries there, so maybe she was a first woman gynecologist or something. We've got Maria Talashev, ballet dancer. Louise Hay, another spiritual leader who trailblazed for her time. Noor Inayat Khan. What am I looking at here? French, Eiffel Tower. Julia Child, she's cooking something. So, and Beauchamp Proctor is got all snakes and wildlife, reptiles around her. Jane Jacobs, aerial maps behind her. So pardon my ignorance with this, please. Pardon my ignorance. There's Pamela Coleman Smith. I don't know whether I spoke about her and she came out before, but obviously the artist behind the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. And whilst Arthur Waite guided her in the major arcana on how he wanted that done, the minor arcana he basically left up to her, if you read the history of the art with her and her contribution. And what I do know about her, because I'm in the tarot scene, is her art lives on, but she died penniless. And yeah, these cards will, in my opinion, are there to sort of have us be inspired and to think, and lots of things I'm going to get from these. Irene Sendler looks like a World War I nurse. Ida B. Wells Barnett. Ida Lewis. Helen Keller, I think, is to do with flying. Gertrude Elder, she's in the bathing thing. She's in the water, and there's like Titanic ships of that era. So Georgia O'Keeffe. Billie Holiday, clearly a African American musician, broke through barriers and inspired lots of people. Benazir Bhutto, she sounds familiar, and I've got the crescent and the star with the Muslim faith, Islamic faith, so I'm sure she's a leader for with that for the not for Muslim people, but for with a background and what she did. Josephine Baker. Audrey Hepburn, Breakfast at Tiffany's. Beautiful, beautiful. Audre Lorde, Anne Frank, wrote her books. Amelia Earhart, she's the aeroplane woman, and I might have said someone else, so please forgive me. Althea Gibson, Ada Lovelace, Virginia Woolf was a social commentator of her time, broke society's rules, lived the life she wanted to live. Vera Rubin, she's astronomer looking at the telescope there, something to do with that. Vera Menchik, Vera Menchik, she's got chess in front of her, so clearly she was a chess champion. Toy Purina, I am not sure what she achieved, but all these women are achievers. Sojourner Truth, I sell the shadow to support the substance. Shirley Chisholm, maybe African American and to do with the legal system or to do with justice or the electoral system. Savitri B.A. Poole, I don't know. Rosa Parks, I know the story because there's a movie about her, and I'm sure she is the African American lady who refused to sit up the back of the bus and was very, very brave for her time. Ruth Bader Ginsburg has recently passed, a very fair woman in representing the justice system, sadly missed. Rachel Carson, she has science around her, botanist maybe. Ji Jin is a, she got a sword there, so I'm not sure what she has to do with Asiatic influence. Queen Nanny, African American slave. And Patsy Takamito Mink, I'm sensing is a Chinese or Hawaiian or because of the, I'm saying that and I'm guessing because of the beautiful Japanese there, tennis champion, sports champion. So as you can see, this is a wonderful deck. In my opinion, it's a must-have deck in your collection. I'll put the details up at the bottom of the video. I thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Bye for now.